I feel like blood. I don't really feel like blood make you family. Like, being family make you family. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, man, it's some shit that recent that I just like, man, I gotta fall back. Yeah, y'all my blood, and I love you, but I gotta fall back, cause I mean it might.
What about when it's closer? What about when it's? Because sometimes it's easy to fall back from when it's not so close to home. What about
Yeah,
when it's close? Like it's like I don't know. Like
under your same roof.
I mean, it could be that. It could be
Yeah,
under the same roof or just really
I
close
mean,
to you. Like I don't know, like a brother,
like you, like
a close family
one of your
member.
partners.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll be a little more jarring because of the it just depends on what you expect from that person. If you expect them to do something like that, then maybe it won't be as. But if it's like some all the way left field shit to you,
Be
it'll
like,
kind of
damn.
really touch you. Like,
Yeah.
wow, bro, I can't believe you did that.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, if it's my dog or my brother, like, we gonna talk about it for sure. You know what I'm
Definitely,
saying?
if you dog, and
Yeah.
I feel like you should be able to talk
You
about it
you
versus
you
the
you got to, bro.
versus the like man the FUs and move on
Yeah,
with life.
yeah, yeah,
Like it's something you should be
yeah,
able to talk about. But
yeah.
I feel like in these times, bro, like
Don't
especially for me, it's one of them things where it's like, man, I might do something for you 100 times, bro,
right,
but 101, I'd be like, no,
right.
they forget you done something for them 100 times. So I feel like in a situation like that, it's necessary for your fallback
Fall
game
back, yeah,
to be official. But I feel like you're supposed to be able to talk, especially somebody that's your partner, someone
right,
that you love.
right,
It's nothing you shouldn't be able to talk
right.
about.
You used to be able to be like, yeah, hey, bro,
You know. Well, it's some things you shouldn't talk about, and y'all should go y'all separate ways. But for the most part,
well, yeah, that's like total
yeah,
violations though.
yeah,
But if it's something that's like you say, like it ain't just a direct violation like
yeah.
that. It's just a little something that's kind of like surprising to
Mm-hmm.
you that you can't believe that. Cause like you say, bro, a lot of times you will learn that, man, he probably didn't see it like that. One thing I learned, bro, communication, like being in a rap group showed me this, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, communication is key, bro. Like,
Yeah.
because and I guess it's like human nature and people to not wanna. It's like you'll go talk to him about him, but you won't go talk to him about him. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it's like, well, why not? Why you can't just go talk to him about it? But it's like,
Oh, good. Appreciate it, bro.
appreciate it, brother.
Yeah. Um,
But it's like,
you, you
you,
know why though?
huh?
It's more about like communication skills, bro.
Right, right, right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what people be lacking,
Yeah,
and that's why you can't communicate.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? And you can't put yourself in the other person's shoes. Some
Empathy.
yeah, some people whole thing is, man, they want to fight in the communication. When you say let's communicate,
Right.
they whole thing
It,
is it's a battle.
listen, hey, bro. Like I'm saying, like it'll be like, man, we brothers. We could talk about anything, but as soon as I come to you, you instantly like guards up. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And confrontation about it. And it's like, bro, I'm not, my nigga. I ain't.
Where that come from? What you think that is though?
I think that's self-esteem issues, bro.
Hmm.
Cause like, man, one thing about me, bro, I'm a nigga who like I'ma always look at me first, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'ma always looking. If you come to me and say, "Man, Max, bro, woo woo," woo," I'ma be like, "Damn, straight up." And let me reflect on me and try to see what you saying or feel what you feeling. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's with my wife. That's with my whoever. You know what I'm saying? But that shit don't make me nothing. It don't make me nothing to say, damn, you know what? I was tripping, bro. I apologize for that. Like, man, that shit just roll out my back. But some people just got so much pride,
Yeah.
they can't do that.
Nope.
You know, it kill them to do that.
Yeah.
So they'll just, you know what I'm saying, and that's what that be, bro.
And they'll build one on you.
Oh,
And what I'm saying is that they'll possibly trick you and trick everybody around you. So
they definitely gonna go at everybody around them and try to, you know
what I'm saying?
They gonna paint the picture to everybody else for sure.
So it's one of them things. Like I feel like in situations like that, like you gotta make sure like you sharp mentally. You sure of yourself.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Your esteem is where it needs
Right.
to be.
Right.
Your confidence. You know.
Right.
Because I feel like we living in a world like that where, you know, so much competition.
Right.
So much pride. That you gotta make sure you sharp or you get manipulated. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But what you about to say?
No, I was just about to say, especially when you not a nigga who go painting pictures for people, they really gonna go paint the picture,
right.
you know,
Yeah,
and make you look a certain kind of way and have everybody just, you know, you fucked up, you know. But this is what I be tripping out on. Be like, how many times, like, if you shit on me, then you shit on me again, then you shit on me again, then you shit on me again, right? And then I say, you know what? I'm not gonna shit back on you. I'm just not gonna let you shit on me no more. Mm-hmm. Then you the fucking bad guy for that.
Yeah, you fucked up.
It's like what?
Yeah,
like goddamn, like I'm,
you
know.
Yeah, that's how they go.
But you know, bro. Yeah, it is what it is, bro.
Love, Max. Love. When like that's one of the things we've been talking about a lot on last couple episodes, because I feel like, you know, people get so excited for like drama,
Mm-hmm.
and but I feel like everybody missing love, bro.
Right.
In some form or fashion, or they missed it. You know, they missed it when they was younger. They missing it or they got it when they was younger, and they missing it now. Like, what's your take on like love, or how did love impact you growing up? You know, are you today? You know what I'm saying? Positively or negatively? Like, what's the impact love had on you?
Just like I say on the song, if it wasn't for love, bro, I don't know where I'd be. Probably stressed out, hooked to an IV, you know, cause like love is everything, bro. Like, but it could be everything in the good way and the bad way. You know what I'm saying? But just man, I feel like I love motherfuckers, you know, tough. You know what I'm saying? So I just like love is just like, you know, you know how you could love hard, like you love shit. Like, you know, I felt like I love rap and shit at too much at one time, like, you know, because it started like affecting your you know, it started affecting you, you know, the so, you know, like the impact, I would just say, bro, the impact love had on me, it done had every impact, bro. You know, it done impacted me in the best ways possible. You know, that's that child love. Like, you look at your children, you know, you never knew a love like that. I told my partner that he was gonna have his first child coming up soon. He was his, you know, and I told that nigga, I said, hey, bro, listen. When you had it, when you child born, you gonna look at that child and you gonna feel something that you never felt. And I told him, I said, you not gonna understand what I'm telling you right now. You hearing me, but when you feel that, I want you to just let me know you felt that, you know. And he was like, man, you wasn't bullshitting, bro. You know, it's like so that's like a love. Like, then you got mama love. That's like, you know, the ultimate. It feel like a shield around you type shit, you know. You know, I say grandma love too, you know, grandma, mom. You know, you got your old lady love, like, you know, that's his own thing, you know. That could be the highest high and the fucking angry is angry. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then everybody else, bro. Just fall in somewhere. Like, some people you rock tougher with. Some people you don't rock as much with. Some people have the same principles as you. Some people don't have the same principles as you. So it's like, man, I can't really. I could love you from a distance. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. What you say about it?
I mean, it impacted me in a bunch of different ways. Like when you say like earlier we were talking about suppressing certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Like early on, when I lost my mom, right, I knew I couldn't get that love. I couldn't feel it. It was impossible for me to feel it.
And you recognize that like
Early.
that young?
Early. I recognized it probably like 13, 14.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't cry about it. I was just like, okay, all right, so this what it is. I don't need that. I'm cool, and I don't even need it then.
Yeah.
That's how I started looking at it. And I just went on with with life, you know what I'm saying?
So that was a coping mechanism for you, like basically, like to kind of just detach yourself from it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
like I said, because it'll make me a victim.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, so I won't feel like a victim. Okay, cool, I don't need it.
Yeah, you good.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
but in the back of my mind, it would be cool to have it.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like I always felt like a motherfucker who don't judge you, can't do no wrong. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? Got your bag.
Right.
No matter what, you know what I'm saying? Like
gonna hide you if you rob 10 banks.
You feel
like
me?
Just
like,
yeah.
He ain't here. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, your old lady tripping. He ain't tripping.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be. You know, like I realized that, and like I said, I always wanted, but that was that. You know, as far as like other loves, it's like I'm a hard lover too, but I feel like I haven't been like, it's like a flaw of mine. And,
why you say it's a flaw though?
Cause it's like, I feel like I need to be more of a hug you, love you, versus like a love where it's like.
Oh, you saying like love hard, like you like tough love?
Yeah, like tough love.
Yeah,
meaning like you. I might see you not doing what I feel like you could do, and I might tell you about it.
Yeah.
And I probably shouldn't tell you about it. I should probably just be like, I probably should just hug you and be like, man, and not talk about nothing, but just hug you and be like, I love you, like that.
Yeah.
Versus trying to, you know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like that's been my flaw of showing other people love, because I feel like it's important to be like, not even be thinking about whatever the case may be, and just be like, man, I love you, bro. Like, like I don't give,
it's like, man, it don't gotta always be about nothing.
Yeah,
it could just be like, man, bro, whatever. Cause like, like Loke, he kind of like, I done been through periods like that with him where it's like, he just always wanna, put you up on game, like, in that big brother daddy type of way, like man, Max, you gotta woo 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 woo. And it's just like sometimes like, fuck, bro, I don't want to hear that shit, Lope. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Just tell me you love me, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro, yeah.
and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it's like, so I feel that what you saying, but we need that though, we. But it just depends on how the person receives it though,
Let me tell you though, just so that's how he expresses love.
Exactly.
And see, that's what I would want people to understand about me. But since I feel like they may not ever learn it,
right,
I gotta adjust myself.
Yeah, because
you know what I'm saying?
Cause you gonna come off wrong.
I'm gonna come off wrong every time.
Yep.
And see, that's that part of me, like, that I'm most proud of. I feel like just being able to look in the mirror and realize, nigga, hey man, you might not be right, dog. We gotta
Right.
make some adjustments.
Right.
Like I feel like that's a cool thing about me versus like, you know, just wanting to always be right about something.
Man, but you know what though? Why I gotta be right or wrong, bro? It to me it's just it. I don't think it's right or wrong. It's just situational. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a
Nah,
right way. It's a certain way to deal with that situation.
Yeah,
and
true,
it's a
true.
certain way to deal with that
I agree
situation,
with
and
that.
they ain't mutually exclusive or whatever.
I agree.
You know? So
I agree. But when
um,
the reason why I feel like it is because when you got so many people who are the same and that you need to deal with the same, you be like, damn, well,
then it's like
you feel what I'm
yeah,
saying? But
yeah.
and I do agree with you. You're right. It's like, um, you should everything is situational. But like when you think about like how everybody is their own star of their own movie.
Right.
You ever really think about it, bro?
Yeah.
Like everybody really like the Denzel of they shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
and like for real, like don't nobody really want to be told like they ain't fucking Denzel.
That they fucked up.
They fucked up in some kind of way. It could be the smallest thing. So like I understand it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. But some people need it, bro.
No, we all
Just like
need
we
it.
need it.
Yeah.
You know, just like we all right. We all need to be told that shit. You know, we all need to be told something sometime. Or and I feel like you know, there's some people that like nobody can't tell them nothing.
Right,
Like
right.
you know,
Nah,
it's
for
some of
sure.
them kind of niggas like
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
bro, y'all just gonna be fucked up, bro.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah.
can't nobody tell y'all nothing without y'all, you know, getting offended or defensive. But
It's like a person that's wearing like having that chip on their shoulder.
right,
You know what I mean? Like just got that chip like and it's that edge like, you know, kind of like let's say Westbrook.
yeah,
You know, like he a ball player that I feel like having that chip on his shoulder is his separation piece.
separation from
It just separates him from being just a regular energy player. Cause for real, like he really just a hell of an energy player.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But he just one with to have this chip on his shoulder. I feel like he easily motivated by the smallest thing.
Hey, but like, what do you think he'll ever get to that point to where kind of like you know where you was talking about another player you was telling me about before, and you was like, man, he already was who he was. He was older then. He was willing to just fall into a different role at that point because he had done, you know, laid his legacy out. Like, do you think he would ever get to that role or that point?
To where he take
Just man,
take
look,
a
what
back
y'all
seat?
need me to do? Role, not a man. I'm Westbrook, like you know,
some people I feel like it's so hard for him to do it, bro.
right?
You know, do I think he can do it? I don't think he can do it. And
Hey, bro, but you don't think it fucked him up like KD, Harden, you know, all the people he came up with, kind of going on to, you know what I'm saying? Like really,
To-
like where KD won championships, Harden didn't, but you know, just them niggas like.
I believe he overachieved, bro.
You believe Westbrook over to you?
Yeah, I believe he did everything he wanted to do in the league and more.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, I think he leads the lead in triple doubles, like
yeah.
in history. I feel like
I mean, he averaged a triple double.
he averaged triple. I feel like he
Yeah.
did way more than he thought he could ever do in the league.
Right.
So that's that part of him. That's why I feel like he, you know, but I feel like he wears a chip, right?
Mhm.
That's like his gift. And then I feel like
You think that's a gift though? Or
it's
that's
his
a
gift
okay.
to making him where he at. But it's also them same gifts be curses too.
hindrance? Yeah.
And that's what I'm getting to is like, can you be able to have a role and a smaller role than who you think you are, you know, because you got this chip on your shoulder.
right.
And I don't think so, bro, because I think it's such a battle with him mentally. But that's just my opinion. I don't know if I'm right about it, but That's what I think. And I think the hardest thing for like star players to do is adjust to smaller roles. Like, bro, you gotta be humble than the motherfucker to adjust, bro. I'm saying, think about it. We talking about regular motherfuckers. We talking about regular Joe Blows that can't adjust to nothing. And then we gonna say somebody who making hundreds of millions of dollars.
Man, but it's just like, I don't know, I guess that's just my humbleness, bro, talking. But I just can't see like so, but it's gonna always come to a point where it's like, man, you not the dude you was no more. You not the player you was no more. You not the whatever, the artist you was no more. You not the none of that you was no more. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, you gonna have to adapt and adjust to life as it is now. You know, you can't keep living in the past. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, you just doing yourself a disservice to you know, not
adjust.
Yeah.
It's one of them things, bro. Like, I mean, it's like sacrificing, like for real. Like if you just say like sacrificing, like some people just don't want to sacrifice for the team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For the greater good. And I ain't even talking about the basketball team. I'm talking about just for the team of like, you know, your family.
The team, period.
You know, your group of people that you, I don't know, your label mates. Like, am I gonna be able to say, you know what, man, you should drop your album first.
Right.
We should feature this moment.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Nah, man, I should drop mine first.
Right.
You know what I'm
saying? You know, kind of like when they say Tupac got out of jail, all them niggas gave them all they shit. You know, that's like sacrificing, like, you know. So yeah, I feel.
And to me, it's one of them things where it's like, you know who you are too.
Right, exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, it's like, bro, I know my
You know who you is.
Yeah. So
we know how special Tupac is.
Right.
So if we give all this to him, right, it makes us that much bigger.
Bigger, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So think about what I don't know, Dash and Corrupt as producers, like if they don't do those records to Pac, people wouldn't be talking to Dash and Corrupt about no music today.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But now people talking to them because the impact they had through Pac.
Right.
So I feel like that's cool because they kind of knew who they was.
Yeah.
Kind of like you, for example, like, you know, you and Boosie.
Multiple times, yup.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yup.
I mean, you could feel how you feel about your personal thing, but look at the impact that you had on the Baton Rouge, like music, scene, culture, whatever. Like,
and to spin it back, like, that's when you ask about the impact. To me, that's like something that I don't never really speak on or mention when it come to impact. But like, that, like, man, you know, you know, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, like, I feel like any one of them niggas was gonna be who they was gonna be regardless.
Yeah.
But the situation as it played out was, you know, I had to, you know, do what I had to do to really help them along. You know what I'm saying? So
and like, it's one of them things that, you know, certain people may like, you may think it may be small to them because they ain't looking at it like that, and that's cool. But in hindsight, it's big. Right. You feel what I'm saying?
In the grand scheme.
In the grand scheme, and then when you sit down and self-reflect, whoever it may be, they'll reflect and be like, yeah, that was major on the low. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I kind of look at it. So it's important for, like, you know, for you to know, you know, the impact you had on whatever, even if someone else don't know, because eventually, you know,
they gonna know.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think it's dope that you doing the Diamonds in the Dirt.
Yeah.
I think you shedding a lot of like positive and powerful light on the city. Right. That's much needed. Right. Because like today, I feel like people are infatuated with Baton Rouge culture.
Straight up. Straight up, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. And it's like I be noticing like a lot of artists that's like, I don't know, like nationwide artists, they pulling so much from Baton Rouge rap, you know.
Yeah, yep. And, But yeah, but that was my whole, cause I'm just like, everybody else talking about how, man, they don't do this, they don't give us this, they don't, they forget about us this, they steal this from us. So man, what can I do to, once again, my little part, and it's like, man, you know what, I want to tell the story of this I want to tell the story of everything, you know what I'm saying? And so like, it's just like I'm saying, it don't make me less of a me to tell you how the good shit this dude did or that dude did or that dude did, but everybody ain't like that, like a few people that told me, man, you the only one who could do that, Max, you know what I'm saying? Because they gon' somebody, it's everybody got personal feelings or people just got like, man, fuck that nigga, I ain't finna, help that nigga for what, you know what I'm saying? But like me, bro, like I do my best to make niggas look like, fucking superstars on that bitch, you know what I'm saying? So
tell me this though, because I feel like the reason why people like that is because people are so competitive.
yeah.
So you tell me, are you a person that loves to win or do you hate to lose?
Oh.
Because
Man.
that's the game we in, bro. It's
I think I love to win, bro. You know why? Because I feel like I done took some L's, and it, I just take them bitches and keep on kicking. So I would think,
you love to win.
Yeah, I love to win more. You know.
I've been juggling with it. I've been going backwards and forwards because like I feel like I'm a love to win person too.
Yeah.
I also hate to lose. But I can handle lose and I can deal with
right,
losing.
You can deal with it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So then you don't hate it.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because if you hate it, it's like, it's going to consume you when you lose. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and like when I, going through life, like, you come across people that they hate to lose.
Right.
They might cry when they lose.
Yeah.
They might cheat when they lose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to me, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like what's stand up about that? Like being able, like, I'd do anything to win.
Yeah,
and you gonna go, and when you take that trophy home, and you sitting with it, man.
You
feel me?
Yeah, that's the you being able to look at yourself in the mirror type shit.
Right.
But yeah, bro. I feel you, bro. I don't, especially when you go to cheating and shit, like you ain't really winning.
Right. Exactly.
So it's like, man, you playing yourself at that point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But like, since we talking about like that, like having to cheat to win, like we in the culture of like
fake it till you make it.
Yeah, we in that, but we also into like the rats, like people being rats, like
right.
that's like a popular
right.
But I feel like people ain't looking at that deep, right? Because like,
hey man, these niggas got all different kind of rules and regulations when it comes to the red shit, bro. Like they be all over the board with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, bro, like, my take on it is this. I had did a song like some years ago, like 2011, called "Is He a Rap for That?" About this whole shit. But my take on it is this, bro. I just be, and I would just ask, and I'm not no street nigga, you know what I'm saying? I call myself, I was street adjacent when I was growing up,
what you
but
say?
Street adjacent.
What you mean? You said that?
like I was right here by the street.
Right,
but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't got no, but at the end of the day, I feel like stand-up principles is stand-up principles, But I'm just saying, we want to ask niggas like, okay, so if you get in trouble and you the one that's in, you the one that caused the trouble, and scratch that. Let's say somebody else get in trouble, but it was your trouble, and you don't stand up and say, man, fuck that. That's my take that lick. You let somebody else go. How is that not written? Because at the same time, you sending somebody to jail, in the same way as if he said. But now if the nigga who it really wasn't him say, nah man, that was him, they gonna call that man all kind of fucking rats. What's the difference? What's the?
Yeah, I think it's a bunch of.
It's bullshit, bro.
Yeah, I think all of it is. Look,
it's adjustable principles, like depending on who.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I look at it as like, just kind of like what we talking about is like loving to win and hating to lose, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's competitive, so you know, if you're in a situation with somebody who hate to lose, they gonna do anything to win.
Right.
You going to jail, bro.
Right.
Right. If you dealing with somebody who's a cutthroat person, they go by cutthroat.
Yeah.
Like
you already know what time it is.
It's over with for you.
Yeah.
So if my whole slogan is I'm cutthroat you, I rob you, I kill you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, when I get in this tough situation, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
So it's a weird thing. I feel like it's almost kind of corny to be even talking so much about it, because like it's weird, like because where's the honor in it?
Exactly.
So it's
it's like it ain't no honor either way.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's one of them things where it's like, man, y'all tripping.
Cause at the same, I mean, to me, this what it is. Like, man, if it's your lick, you take your lick. Mm-hmm. Period. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You knew what the consequences was for you, whatever.
But check this out. Okay, so when you say street, like, what do that mean?
Well, it's people who like participate in street activities.
Okay,
all right. Know, people who do illegal things and
in the streets.
Yeah, often. You know what I'm saying? Every day, they live by a street code. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. Like I'm a civilian. So you know what I'm saying. But
it's hard for me to say, because like how I grew up, like. But okay, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's hard for me to say, but I get it. I get how people look at it, but because a lot of time when people say I'm street, it's almost like
they just like
it's like a negative thing versus a positive thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
street. I guess street is a mentality, but it's also actions too though, like but yeah, street is a mentality, and I think like we street mentality wise, because we, you know what I'm saying, but are we like in the streets like every day and out here thugging and this, that, and the other?
See, that's the negative part of it. See, because I feel like you could be street and it could be the positive part of it.
Yeah.
Or you could
which
be
is
street.
Which is all the...
Or you could be street and... Because I feel like when you from the streets, like, you ain't non-exempt, bro. You done done
something. Yeah, of course.
It's just that, like, it's just like people who do the slimiest shit get glorified for being street dudes. Right, and to me, that's not cool to me.
Hey, but that's the thing. Like, why do we glorify shit that's bullshit, bro? Like, why do we glorify people who bullshit? Why do we, just... That's the question to ask, bro. Like, what's up with that shit?
I think that when you answer, like when people have conversations like this, it'll give them all the answers and let them know like a lot of stuff that we've been glorifying, bro. How we've been looking at things, like we really tripping for real. It's just the conversations, just having cool conversations about it, and not just letting one person, talk about it from one standpoint. Because like a lot of times, when people talk about a certain subject, it really be just from one perspective of it.
Right.
And it don't be the whole thing.
Right.
And the whole thing, if you look at it from the whole thing, it's like I'm tripping for real, because you got to be certain kind of tough.
Yeah.
To be able to man up and be like, all right, I'm gonna take my lick, bro. It's me, bro.
Right.
Whether you from the gate, think about this.
Right.
We talk
from
about gated community. We talking about the hood kid.
Yep.
Which one of them gonna be able to be stand up and be like,
man, that was my I mean,
and who's tougher in that moment? You see what I'm saying? Like one may be like, look, watch this, man. Like one was like, you know what, my mom taught me to tell the truth, bro. all right. And
Yep.
then one was taught his whole life.
Hey man,
Lie your
yeah,
motherfucking ass off if you need me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's one of them things where it's like, if you really think about it, bro, like
Yeah.
it's
It's a whole new spin on that
you feel
shit.
me? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I think that's cool.
That's why I say, bro, if it's your lick, you take it. If it ain't your lick, man, I wouldn't take it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But you're dealing with people who love to win and hate to lose.
right.
So it's like, hey, be careful, man. You might want to go on solo missions, bro.
Right. Hey, bro, so look, our partner D1 had kind of went viral talking about music and the impact that music have on, the youth and all that. Like, what you think about that, bro? Like, do you feel like music have a big impact on, the youth, the culture? I mean,
I think everything have an impact.
right.
I feel like music, movies, your household,
Right.
your school, your friends you're around, everything has an impact on you. And I feel like for anybody who like for D1, for example, like I just feel like I mean, I ain't mad at him for saying what he said. I ain't happy about him saying what he said because it can go either way.
Right.
I just feel like he just need to do his part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all you could do for real.
That's all. Yo.
You do his part.
I feel like I think it was kind of like the way he came about it that kind of made them just instantly defensive. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like we was talking about earlier. Like, some niggas you could call and have that conversation with, but some niggas you say something, they gonna just bark back out the gate. So I think it was like, the way he necessarily went about it. The thing about it that I feel like is I just don't want that to tarnish his message with people. You know what I'm saying? Cause I feel like he got a positive message. He, you know what I'm saying? I just hope he don't turn people off from hearing the message because of that. But yeah,
it's some. You know what, Max? How I look at it, it's some pluses and minuses to it. I put it like that. It's some pluses and minuses to it for me. How I look at it, it's like, like the pluses could be like, cool. I got them boys' attention. I probably could never get their attention.
right,
I got their attention.
right,
I got the world attention. They responded back to me.
right,
That's the positive of that, if that's what you call some type of positive thing. The negative could be about is like, did you handle that like a man, or like,
right.
did you handle that like some people could be look at it like you handle that in such a way to bring a lot of negativity towards you.
You kind of was extra emotional about it.
You know what I'm saying? Like that could bring
But this is what I wonder. What made him say them? He had heard a song they did or something.
Yeah. They just dropped the album, and what they was talking about in the album.
Right.
And
what about Jim Jones though? Cause
I don't know about
Jim Jones. He got hit with a straight too.
I don't know about Jim Jones, but like I feel like what D1 is saying is like they could be more skillful with with their message, and
no doubt.
And he got a point, but I just feel like he should just be more skillful with how
with his message too.
Yeah. And make that
everybody
shit.
need to be more skilled with their message all the way around. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
that makes sense, yo.
Yeah, if he's skillful with his and
right,
put out a record to where it's infectious and it got what he trying to promote.
Right.
And it become like a big hit. Like I feel like that's what he should focus on.
Right.
Cause then you know what, you can't deny that.
Right.
And no matter if you the toughest gangster in the world, you gonna be chanting that.
Right.
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Cause ultimately in your heart you know that's the right way.
Yeah.
Cause nobody wants to do like you know how people be like wanting to do negative, like sell drugs, like we know when you come from those environments, like that's not what people want to do anyway.
Right.
People want to do the right thing.
Right.
but sometimes like, you know, that's your way out to get to. That's one phase of your life to get to that positive and more prosperous stage. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, D1 is probably saying like, bro, y'all boys like super, but y'all in that gated community over there, bro. And y'all talking like this. Y'all can talk like this, but disguise this shit skillfully, bro.
Yeah. Nah.
But I feel like D1 just I feel like it'd be cool for him to be skillfully do it and like I said, make a big record and get his message across where he ain't all preachy. He putting it in a cool way, you know.
Right. And that's like, you know, that's something I always try to do. You know what I'm saying? My whole time, like say some shit that you really need to be hearing, but just, you know, wrap it up. You know, they make medicine taste like candy for cheering it. You know. So it's, you know, it's that whole it's that same concept. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. Hey, but you don't think like these kids really feel like they on a video game for real on some shit? Like,
what you mean?
Like these kids, bro, they like really out here like beefing and dying and like they get to come back. Like I know that might sound like some real old man shit to say, but like for real though, like just think about it, bro. Like the way these motherfucking kids be out here, like slanging iron and dying behind, like they really living like they gon', you know, come back in the lobby on Call of Duty or whatever the fuck they be calling that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like I wonder if they really understand the magnitude of what death is and how final it is, or I don't know, bro. I be, you know, death is so popular right now. Death is just so, you know, it's just like, bro, everybody's just deaf. You know, niggas stepping on ops and songs and everything is just ops and you know, I step on you and this, you know, it's just.
And then turn around and be boo-hooing and about, you know what I mean? And about somebody that you lose. Yeah, I every time I you know, over the years I get calls from back home and they say this and they say that and it's talking about somebody killing somebody and somebody beefing with somebody, like that be my thing. I'd be like, man, these dudes living like they gonna be able to do it again.
Yeah.
You know, or they could come back to life. They eat a mushroom like Mario.
Right.
And power back up, you know.
Power back up. But it's more so like the youngsters to me now, though, you know, with the whole, like, just the drill shit and just, you know, like these little kids, man, 14, 15 years old, 16 years old, slanging iron, like going back and forth, niggas, you know, just shit crazy, bro.
And you see, like, that's why I feel like I feel like that's where I feel like somebody like D1 would be talking about how the music is being so impactful.
Yeah.
But causing that little thing.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
that's a whole nother thing though. That ain't who you was pointing out to.
That's not who you pointing out to. You right.
But
that's kind of what he's saying. Like,
but not in all fairness to nobody, this is my own statement. I definitely feel like who he should be talking to had more of a impact on what it have on than who he called out.
I agree.
You feel me?
I agree.
So yeah, I'm gonna just say that like that.
But them kids that he probably would think about calling out, they don't.
They ain't gonna play. Yeah, they ain't gonna play with him.
They
ain't. Yeah. Nah, I know. I already know.
But it's one of them things where I feel like, you know what? I take it back, Max. So it's like on one end, it's the group of kids that they might not listen, but it's a group of kids that I feel like they wanted somebody to pull them to the side and
maybe so. Yeah,
be like, tighten up. You know
but not over the airwaves though.
Definitely not over the airwaves.
My bad. Like I kind of felt Kodak when he was talking about Boosie in that way. He was like, man, you got my number. You supposed to be my woo man. Call me. You know what I'm saying? Don't, you know, if we like that, you know. So yeah, I feel like what you saying. Like a lot of them kids do want a OG type figure, a big brother, whatever, to kind of, man, but I done done what you done, you know, a million times already. I'm gonna tell you how this gonna go, and kind of guide them. But it's like the OG niggas get caught up in the the clout demon shit. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas just won't be. You know, it's like everybody just vying for them seconds, bro.
It's one of them things like with the Boosie and Kodak situation is yes, you should have called him. I would have called him. But it's like, what we gonna talk about? The damage is done for real.
I mean, yeah, and I was about to say too. Like, I try to feel Boosie pain too.
Yeah.
And maybe he was just so like shocked, like how we was talking about earlier. Like, man, I can't believe you did that. You know,
right.
So he just jumped out the window with it. But
think about the street mentality.
Yeah.
If I'm Kodak, is like, man, I'm gonna take this M for this.
Hey, exactly.
And I'm gonna talk how I talk in the verse about it. Like,
hey,
man, with the right mind, you gotta respect that.
But hey, bro, you can't know nigga with any man. You respect that.
You know what I'm saying?
You respect
but
that
but
with
it's
any
like,
man.
You feel me? Because it's like business, man. I'm a business
hey, bro,
man.
unless you motherfucking John Gotti himself, like you take that.
Right. But it's one of them things. It's kind of like what we was talking about one day, where it's like what we done made cool, bro, and what we done made corny.
Right.
It's like, you know, some stuff like we just done made dealing with them type of people corny. Yeah. Because we know they not stand up. We know they done, you know, they done sent somebody to prison and all these different things. But it's business, bro. Like that means you ain't gonna do no business with nobody who done told.
Exactly. Cause you don't know. I mean,
you put yourself in a bad spot.
Yeah, it's you boxing yourself out.
Exactly.
Cause hey man, it's motherfuckers you don't more than what you know out here and done something.
Right. Because look, we walk. Cause look, it's going back to winning, loving to win and hating to lose. We running around. We coming across people with a bunch of different people who loving to win, hating to lose. If you're hating to lose, you willing to do anything to win.
Yeah.
And that might means telling on somebody.
Yeah.
So
hey, but what you feel about the telling on the dead people shit?
I mean, bro, come on, bro. Like I'm saying,
I feel two ways about it, bro.
I'm saying, like, I feel the same two ways you thinking about too. It's like, you know, they family.
Yeah, let the man rest. He dead,
and his family. You know, the risk that can bring.
Right.
And it's like, bro, but man, my man out of here, bro.
They ain't finna go dig him up and put him in a cell.
Exactly.
Or put him on the stand. Man, let me, you know, let me come home. I look out for y'all when I get out there.
Yeah, you know? Something like that. It's just weird, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It's weird, bro.
Man, don't let them dudes do that, man. Like,
hey, bro, but look. So a nigga or let another nigga go to jail for his charge and what he did, and take that man away from his family and his whatever, and feel like he a real nigga. But that same real nigga who will let that happen, call a nigga who solved some police cases for some dead people who can't get dug up, can't go to jail, can't nothing. Call that nigga a rat.
Yeah.
See, that's how crazy this shit is, bro. It's like it's all over the board. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, the streets is a myth. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, the streets is a myth, bro. Like, them bitches don't really exist. You know what I'm saying? Like, them bitches just.
It's a myth because it ain't no real structure for real. Like,
it ain't, bro.
You know, like you know. That's all. It's just not real structure.
It's like structure in theory and sound good, you know.
Right.
But when it come down, the only structure is, man, what I gotta do to save myself.
Exactly.
You know, or to get ahead, or to this, or to that. You like. That's the only structure to that shit, bro. Like it is a saying, oldest time. There's no honor amongst thieves. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what that's what I strongly believe.
Yeah,
like,
so it's like niggas trying to play an honor card in a situation where it really ain't no honor.
Yeah,
you know. So it's like how you know what is a stand up nigga in that? You know. I mean, yeah, you only a stand up as the fucking people you dealing with, you know what I'm saying? Because if they ain't stand up as you, shit, that's on your body, you know. So that shit just, man, bro.
What's your take on on surviving versus thriving?
I mean,
You remember some times where you was just thriving,
yeah,
and do you remember some times where you just
you
look
just
at
surviving.
surviving?
Yeah, yep. I kind of feel like I feel like it's easy to get caught in that cycle of surviving. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's easy to cause it's kind of like when you fall. Um, Let me think of how I'm trying to word this. I think like some shit might affect your thoughts, and kind of like I was talking about earlier with that planting the seed of doubt in your thought, and that seed just had you in a cycle of just surviving. You know what I'm saying? But when you thriving, like to me it's like even if you not thriving, stay in the thriving mind state. Because you gonna survive for that little point, but you gonna thrive again. So I guess the point of what I'm trying to say is, you know, thrive if you can, even if you gotta survive for a little while, still feel like you thrive. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Last episode we talked about financial literacy
Mm-hmm.
and how it has the impact on like athletes or entertainers or just people in general. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And it's because like for so many generations, when you come from where we come from, you have this survival
Right.
mentality versus the thriving. And
Yeah.
a lot of times, you're not able to thrive because you don't have that you don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm
You don't
saying?
have the knowledge. You
You,
don't have the opportunities.
the
You don't have
opportunity,
a whole bunch of shit.
yeah. And so I just think it's important in order for you to thrive, you got to have the information.
Right.
Um, you know, mentally to have the mindset, like you said,
Right. Right.
and also financial literacy to be able to get yourself and your family on the up and up financially. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hey, but you know what I feel like about that? I feel like, bro, these days it's 2023, bro. It ain't no lack of knowledge about nothing out here in this
Mm-hmm.
world, bro. No lack of information about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, you could want to fucking open up a tire shop, a bakery, or anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's knowledge, a wealth of knowledge about that.
Mm-hmm.
I always say, like, man, you can't blame a nigga for what you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and when I say that, I mean, like, I often said that about when you hear about niggas sign bad deals, or niggas sign their publishing away, or niggas sign this. I always be like, bro, that's on your body. You can't blame them for what you didn't know,
Mm-hmm.
or what you didn't take the time to. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the point of what I'm trying to get at is, like, when it comes to financial literacy and shit, like, I know you saying, like, you feel like it's all about getting that message out there to people to hear it, but it's like, do you think motherfuckers really want to hear it? Because
Yeah. I think people really want to know. It's like I just think that people have been held back for so many years
mm,
and so many generations,
but
right?
like what?
But even now, like today, I feel like it's too much information, and you don't know what's a hustle and what's legit. So it could be a little tricky, you know what I mean? But yeah, if you lock in on one thing and try to obtain as all information you can obtain on one particular business, yeah, you can be able to thrive eventually.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I just think it's important to to learn financial literacy so
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you could be
yeah.
able to pass it down.
Yeah, of
Because that
course.
wasn't passed down
At all.
to
Nigga, our mama had the phone in our name when we was
you feel what
fucking
I'm saying?
5.
Yeah.
So our credit fucked up when we, it's just, that's
Yeah.
how that shit be going,
So it's knowing different things, yeah, it's just knowing, just having the information, just so you can be on the up and up, cause that's what it is about everything. It's like When you don't know, bruh.
Hey,
Like,
but this kind of like where my question was coming from with that. But like, what is it that's gonna stop niggas from like, all right, when the pandemic hit, you know, they was popping niggas off, you know, unemployments and PPPs and all kind of shit, right?
mm-hmm.
How many of them niggas you think that got any of that money still got some of that money today?
maybe a handful, maybe a
A
handful.
handful.
Yeah, maybe a handful.
So that's kind of like where my question was coming from. Like, what was? I mean, I guess. Trust me, I done been that nigga, bro. I done been that nigga. You know, man.
Yeah.
I ain't never had this. Fuck that. I done been that nigga, wasting money on shit. So you know, I'm just like, man, is it just an inherent thing in
Definitely.
a lot of people to
it's
just blow their fucking money on
yeah,
dumb shit?
Yeah, it's definitely where we come from. It's definitely our culture.
Yeah.
And it's been the way for generations. So it's like I said, it's up to us to be able to inspire
Right.
and encourage and people to be different than we was before. Yeah, that's basically it. Because if not, I mean, you're gonna be thinking small minded, bro. Like,
Right.
you're gonna get it and lose it
Right.
quickly because you ain't never had it, and that's your excuse for losing it all.
Hey, bro, but just think about how many niggas got a little piece of change, bro. Could have bought them a little piece of land, or could have bought them a this, or and it's just like, man, them niggas
They ain't know, bro.
went to the mall.
They ain't know.
Right.
They heard Max talking about them new them Air Max, bro. They want them Air Max Minellis, bro.
Yeah.
Look, they 11, 12 years old. They hearing you rap about the Air Max, bro. They want the Air Max. Max, it's your fault, bro.
It's my fault.
It's
bro.
your fault, bro.
Damn, bro. So I'm gonna try to do something to change that, man.
Yeah. It's one of them things. It's like it's funny, bro. Like that. We all got a responsibility for real. And
Yeah.
I know everybody deep down inside, we know the impact we got on others, man.
Right.
Just like if you think somebody want to dress like you,
Right.
you got to know they want to be like you.
Right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you got to know, like, what you saying is impacting them.
Right. Some kind of way.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So we all got a responsibility to do better.
Even be having impact where you don't know you having it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On motherfuckers you don't know you having it on. Like, cause everybody ain't gonna give it up to you. But they wanna be like you though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why for me it's so important to to be your best self, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's so important to strive to be your best self. Like, it'll kind of like it's one of them. It's like, how you say I got a coping mechanism.
Mechanism. Yep.
Coping mechanism. Like, that's one of my mechanisms too. It's
Being
like,
yourself.
huh?
Being yourself.
Like, striving to be my best self.
Oh, you
because it had me with a mindset of like not really focusing it on nobody.
Right.
And I could be happy with wherever I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Because all I could do is just be my
hey, but
best,
that's a cold, like, to me, since we've been doing the documentary, like, when you put it like, man, I learned that I didn't have nobody. All I had was me.
right.
So that just made shit easy for me.
Right.
Cause I think that's a bar, bro. That's cold because it's like, damn, like, imagine what it feel like to know, like, hey, this shit gonna live and die with me.
Yeah.
So I'm, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's kind of like that's like a powerful perspective to be in. You know what I'm saying? Cause like you really hold all the cards on some shit now.
Yep.
It's like you fuck everybody else. It's just me.
Yeah. Or it's that. Or I ain't really even tripping on nobody else.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that be my like that all those things is like my defense mechanisms. You know what I'm saying? And it just helped me, like I said, help me not to be a victim. Cause that shit's so easy, bro. And like whenever someone be like, oh man, somebody ain't helped me or somebody ain't looked out for me and somebody boom, like, Like I be like, man, you gotta do that shit yourself, bro.
Hey, bro, you know what? You know what? Kind of like how I'm kind of like you in that regard is waiting on niggas. I hated it, bro. I hated waiting on niggas for shit.
Right.
Not having to wait for niggas is what got me to doing all the shit that I do.
Mm-hmm.
I made my own album covers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm editing my own videos.
Mm-hmm.
I'ma do my own. It's just everything because I just hated waiting on niggas for some shit that I knew I could have did and probably did better than them.
That's a gift.
Cause I got the video, I got the vision.
You got the vision.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like, and I know how to do the vision.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like either a nigga got the vision or a nigga got the technical side.
of it, yeah.
But if I got both of them, the vision and the technical, I don't need you niggas.
Mm-hmm.
And so like, you know, like, man, if it's something I want to know about, I'm gonna come sit there and ask you a million questions.
Mm-hmm.
Man, how you do this? How you do? You know, some shit is like, you know, where I just don't have the same equipment you got to do that or whatever. But man, nah, bro, I feel
You do
that.
it all, huh?
Yup.
Yeah. Man, let's talk. Let's talk taste, man.
Okay.
When it comes to taste, right?
Right.
What make Max feel like fresh every day, or what make Max
Man.
feel fresh when he you know going out with wifey or going out to the club? Give me your fresh. What's your take
Man,
on
I'm
that?
simple, bro. Like, shit, what I got on right now, I feel like I'm fresh, bro. You know what I'm saying? I go to Dick's and buy Nike shit. That's like that's really my favorite shit, bro. Like, you know, but if it's kind of like, you know, trying to dress a little up or whatever, it'll probably be, you know, just some jeans and a cool little button-up shirt or something. I don't know. You know what? I like them button-up shirts with no collar. You know what I'm talking about?
The button
That's what I've been
collar,
on
yeah.
lately. You know, I've been fucking with that lately.
Like the Chinese style.
Yeah,
neck.
it's buttoned up, but it don't have a fold on. It just got a collar like this right
yeah,
here.
right there. Yeah. Like it's like I think it's like an Asian style.
Kind of
collar,
like, yeah. I've been fucking with them lately, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, bro, just, man, I'm simple, bro. I don't, you know, I ain't never really wear no whole bunch of jewelry. I ain't never, like, I just ain't never do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? But you know, like rappers always have a great impact on style though.
Yeah.
So like, what was a style that you feel like when you was coming up that you impacted, that you brought to like the city, or you know, just an impact you feel like
$150 Air Max Minelli.
For sure, yeah.
Yo. Yo, if I could say anything,
One thing
I'd
yeah,
say that.
That definitely stood out from the music.
Yeah.
And
And it was the, you know, everybody knew which ones it was, the 95s, you know what I'm saying?
It was the 95, yeah.
Yeah, that was the, you know, the Air Max Minellis, man.
Yeah, that's one thing, like when I, growing up, I always noticed that artists always, I mean, if you like somebody's music, you probably like their style too.
Yeah,
You
of
like
course.
the way, you know what I mean? You like everything about them. And with the podcast, man, that's where I want to make sure I cover, like, you know, a range of things, man. We could talk about, you know, music. We could talk about style.
Yeah.
We could talk about food.
Yeah.
You know, we could talk about, you know what I mean, relationships.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, like, at some point in time or another, we're gonna be going through some things.
Right.
You know, and if we talk about it, we can
Work through it.
You feel me?
Yep.
Work through it, man. But man, I appreciate you for coming on, bro.
Man, I appreciate you having me, man. You just always love, nigga. You already know.
Yeah, man.
You know, we all BR, man.
Yeah, BR, bro. And I had to get you on, bro, because I'm way out here in Orlando, and I want people back home to, you know, to tune in and check me out.
Yep.
And
yeah, man.
So I know people will be excited to see you on. And
right, man. Hey, yeah, this big for the city, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you want to lead the people, man? Any like encouraging words, man, or anything?
Hey, bro. Don't give a fuck about nothing nobody say or think. That's it. Just do you relentlessly. Don't give no fucks, bro. Cause you know all that's gonna do is just slow you down.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I could. Like I was thinking the other day. The older I get, the more I realize why old people just don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Say whatever they want to say.
True.
Cause it's like you done been through it all. Like it's like, man, you know what's important and what ain't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And man, another nigga opinion ain't never pay my bills. So, hey man, just do you, bro. Believe in you and do you. That's all I can say, bro.
Until next time. Appreciate it, bro.